Once upon a time in the heart of the old African jungle, where the wind carried, the voices of ancestors and the moon told stories to the trees, there lived a lion named Oba, the mighty king of the forest. His roar shook the mountains, his claws tore through trees, and his pride was greater than his wisdom. One morning, the wise old tortoise, Ijeoma, arrived at the lion's den. She said softly, "Great king, there is a sound in the forest, a talking drum that speaks like a human and gathers all animals to dance." The lion threw back his head and laughed. "A talking drum? Foolishness. No sound is greater than my roar." But soon, the whisper spread. Every night, the animals left their homes to gather around the mysterious drum. It told stories of courage, peace, and unity. And slowly, the forest began to love the drum more than their king. The lion's heart burned with jealousy. He decided that before the next moon, he would destroy the drum. That night, under the silver moon, Oba climbed the Hill of Echoes. There it was, the talking drum, glowing softly in the moonlight. The lion roared, "Who dares to challenge the king of the jungle?" Then came a deep rhythm. Power may roar, but wisdom speaks forever. The lion's eyes widened. The drum spoke. Enraged, Oba struck it with his mighty paw. Thunder rolled. Lightning flashed. And from the drum rose the spirit of the ancestors. The spirit's voice filled the night. "Oba, king of the forest, your pride has deafened your heart. You rule with fear, not with wisdom. From this day, your roar shall be taken, until you learn to listen." And in that instant, the lion's voice disappeared. He opened his mouth to roar, but only silence came out. Ashamed, the lion lay beside the talking drum for many moons. He listened to its stories. Stories of patience, forgiveness, and strength. The same animals he once ruled with fear now came close, not because they feared him, but because they respected him. When the ancestors saw that his heart had changed, they restored his voice. But this time, his roar carried wisdom, not pride. Every full moon, the lion and the drum spoke together. One with voice, one with rhythm, teaching all creatures the power of humility. Friends, sometimes life will silence your roar, not to punish you, but to teach you to listen. True power is not found in noise. It's found in wisdom, patience, and humility. Remember, the forest does not honor the loudest voice. It honors the wisest heart. Stay humble. Stay strong. Keep growing. Moral lessons. Pride silences wisdom. When you think you know it all, you stop learning, and that's when true strength fades. Humility is the path to greatness. The lion only regained his roar after learning to listen. Real power comes when you put ego aside and learn from others. Every leader must first learn to listen. Leadership is not about who roars the loudest, but who understands the needs of those they lead. Wisdom speaks quietly, but its voice lasts forever. Like the talking drum, truth and wisdom don't need to shout. They echo across generations. Envy destroys respect. The lion lost the love of his people when he tried to silence what made others shine. Celebrate others instead of competing with them. Change begins with self-reflection. The lion's silence forced him to look inward and find his real strength. A reminder that sometimes life's pauses are lessons in disguise. Power without wisdom leads to downfall. The strongest person can still fall if they rule through pride, fear, or arrogance. Listening brings understanding, and understanding brings peace. When the lion began to listen, the forest became united again, teaching that peace starts with an open heart. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel.